Didn't quite make it to Barbara's, which is, amusing for me, to be very honest. She predicted 23, I said 22, Weatherman said 21, and it's gone right on back under that, 19 degrees right now. And it is Thursday, March the 11th. Now, let me do this first. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and we're heading all the way over to British Columbia. Really, really happy to be going all the way back to meet up with a good friend of ours, Duane Watson. Now, it's been a minute. It really, really has. In fact, he was saying about 2 years ago. Wow, time goes by really, really quickly. So, let's get it underway. Here's Duane Watson and Wounded Warriors here at Galaxy. Good morning.
Stand together, we're strong and tall. We're Canadians.
How you feeling, bro? You okay?
Doing good. How are you guys doing?
Doing well. Doing very, very well. Barbara's waving her wandy thing around again.
Hi, Cheryl.
No, it's good to see you guys again.
Exactly. And welcome back, bro. It's really, really good to catch up with you again.
Yeah, it's really good, you guys. Yeah, I've been laying low, and then, of course, with the COVID, well, I've been laying even lower, I guess.
Why do you have to lay low? Do you owe people money or something?
No, just staying home, man. Just staying away from everybody.
I understand that.
Yeah.
Believe me. It's a surreal time, though, isn't it?
Yeah, kind of different.
Exactly. Nice to know that you're currently recording, my bro. I had a listen to what you sent through this morning, and believe me, I'm looking forward to the finished product.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty exciting times for me right now, you guys. I got 4 albums on the go right now. We're going to be finishing this first one off. I think I'm calling it The Journey. And yeah, we got about 12 songs to put on that. So each album I got is going to be about 12 songs, and it's just stuff that's pertaining to my life experiences, and from prison to jail to alcoholism, drugs, all that stuff, right?
All the good stuff. I hope you're not going. I hope you're not going to do. Yeah, I hope you're not going to do one about a DJ in New Zealand or something.
Well, actually, I'm putting one on called 60. I'm going on 60, going on 17, and I mentioned you in it.
Oh my God!
Oh no!
Oh dear, you do want to be able to.
I talk about some DJ Grant in it. Yeah.
Okay, Cheryl, do that, darling.
That's fantastic. But now you won't sell a bloody copy.
Yeah, I don't care if I sell anything. I'm doing this for all these albums I'm putting together, you guys. It's for my grandkids. I want to leave something for them. I'm not doing it for fame or fortune. Hell, I'm 62 years old. I'm doing this for my grandkids. I want them to look back someday and say, hey, that's what Grandpa did. Right?
Nice. Well, let's go to the desk, right? Let's have some fun. Welcome back. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM. It is 15 after 10 o'clock, 19 degrees downtown, and basically about 85 degrees Fahrenheit inside the office here. For you guys over there in the States, you understand, it's hot in here. It really is. Nice to have everybody along this morning, and thank you for joining us again. Got to say hi to Cheryl Schofield and Terry Ashford as well. Terry Ashley. Thank you for joining us today. I'm absolutely elated because we're talking to Duane Watson, coming out of British Columbia in Canada. Now, Duane's been a good friend to Galaxy for a number of years now, to be very honest. And for those of you that are going to be watching this on YouTube a little later on, you know what to do, right? You do. Sub, thumb, bell. Bingo. Yeah, bell, notifications later on. You know what I mean? So that when we have important people like Duane Watson coming up, you get to know about it first. You really, really do. So, introducing Duane Watson. Welcome back, my bro.
Thank you. Thank you for having me again, you guys. It's been a while.
Yeah, it has. It's been a minute, that's for sure, my friend. But it is an absolute pleasure to have you back. And believe me, we still play and get a lot of requests for Son of a War Vet, for Billy Miner, and of course Heavy Rain, if you know what I mean. We get a lot of requests for that. And of course Wounded Warriors and a couple of others that we have in the playlist. Now, we did open it up with Wounded Warriors, and it's been, well, just over a year and a little bit, almost 2 years since we spoke last. Tell us a little bit about Wounded Warriors. Let's refresh the memory.
That was kind of done for the veterans. I wanted to give something back to the men and women that put their lives on the line for us every day, and I don't even know these people, man. And yet they're willing to go die for me, you know, because our government says go die for us, right? So I was hoping that that half of my royalties that I made from that song, which eventually is going to be on probably my first or second album, I want to donate half of the royalties to veterans, to all the organizations that have to do with veterans in our Canadian military.
You know,
so that's what, and that was recorded at Steve Lindsay's studio in Port Coquitlam.
You know, I absolutely love the track. I really, really do. And knowing the backstory of it now, much respect to you. Very, very much respect. Now, Cheryl Schofield says, thank you for supporting amazing Canadian talent. It would be remiss of us if we didn't. It really, really would. There was so much talent coming out of Canada. And a little later on today, we're going to be talking to Gregory Childs and Heart Lung coming out of Toronto. Blah, blah, blah.
Cool, man.
Yeah, so
Cool
this time we're actually staying in Canada and doing our interviews there. And it is such a pleasure to be able to catch up with you again, Duane. It really, really is. I love this new work. Now, what's inspired your new work? Because I'm kind of getting the feeling, you know, the Billy Miner days are coming back. The Son of a War Vet. That old cluster is coming back again. Tell me, what's inspired it?
I really don't know. It's just I guess probably my love for the 70s. That's the greatest. Late 60s, 70s was my era for music, and I just it's the Hammond organs, the Les Paul guitars, that southern. I like to get that southern rock feel, kind of, you know. But I'm a BC boy, so it's BC rock kind of a feel. But it's exciting. And this new song, I Remember You, it's that was written by me and Craig Devine back in about 1993 up in a place called Fraser Lake, BC. And but about 2 weeks ago, I think it was, Willie B. Sober, Chris is his name. He's the front man, lead singer for Willie B. Sober, and my guitar player and best friend and all that. He was walking around in the music room playing this lick. He said, hey Watson, what do you think of this one? And I'm going, hey, I got some words for that. And just bang, boom, we went right in and recorded it. And we used his band on that song. That was Dan Killer is he's on the hell of a musician. He's playing bass on it and the Hammond. And then we the drummer for Willie B. Sober, he couldn't make it, so he sent his son. And his son's 19, and the kid he's hot.
You know, Duane, believe me, from the very first moment that I met, that I heard this track, and production couldn't wait. They come screaming down the hallway to me saying, Duane's got a new song and you've got to have a listen. So I went and had a listen. Absolutely loved this. I really, really did. And we're going to play it. Yes, it's a world premiere right now, but I tell you what, I want to talk to you after this about projects that you have in the fire right now that might be coming back to Galaxy in the near future. But right away, I remember you. Now, tell me something. I remember you. When I first heard this, I actually thought, you know, this is somebody that's having an argument with his wife. You know what I mean?
It's it's kind of about lost love, you know. I guess you could kind of say. I guess, you know, everybody, we've all kind of. You know, one guy even said, well, you know, it's kind of cool because of I don't like to dwell on what's going on with the COVID and all that. But one guy said, you know, with people dying, you know, I remember you, all that stuff like that. Even though I don't want to dwell, I'll never write a COVID song because I don't think that's right. People are dying, right? So I don't go for that crap. Yeah. But
I totally understand exactly what you're saying there, believe me. And it's nice that we can keep away from that. I mean, it does affect everybody's life in every circle of life. It really, really has. Been a curse, it really has. And believe me, we here as entertainers, we notice it a lot from a lot of people from around the world. We really, really do. We sympathise, but you know something? We don't want to get complacent. We really don't. We're doing okay here in New Zealand, but don't get complacent. Stay alert. And don't rely on the vaccine either, by the way. And certainly don't buy it from the internet. Go to a reputable doctor and get it. I've known people saying to me, you know, they've bought some on the internet and it was saline solution and stuff like this. Yeah. Crazy. Crazy. You know?
I got a whole bunch of that for sale.
Literally. So at the end of the day, here is Duane Watson releasing his brand spanking new song. I think it's going to be a hit as well. Here at Galaxy is I Remember You.
Well, thanks very much, you guys. I'm overwhelmed and honored that you like the song, and you know, thanks you guys. Thanks for spinning her, man.
Well, I tell you what, we've been playing a thing called the Sneakies in the Breakfast Show just lately because we have so many new artists coming up. We're booked out for months.
Yeah, I bet.
Literally.
That's good.
Oh yeah, business has picked up, I tell you.
Heading into May, everyone.
But we are
good to see.
We are so booked up, it's not funny. But we make room for talent like yourself, my bro. You're part of the family, you know what I'm saying? So we shuffle things around, get you in there. And I'm kind of hoping that you'll come back again in the near future and release the other tracks as well.
I got a whole bunch of songs coming at you, man.
I like it.
Yeah, there's 46 more coming.
Wow.
Ooh, I'm liking this. Just don't do to me what Yorg did to me. He gave me a file with about 40 odd tracks in it. It took production 3 days to work their way through it, and then they had to do their own work on top of it. You know what I mean? So believe me, it was quite a moment. But we got all of York stuff. York is a guy coming out of Germany. Have you met him yet?
Yeah, briefly. Yeah, I think he did a write-up on me or something.
Okay. Yeah. He comes out of Germany. He has his own TV podcast kind of show.
Yeah.
In fact, we're going to be on the next one on the 27th.
Okay.
We introduced him to Steve Lynch, the former lead guitarist for Autograph.
How are you?
Yeah, you betcha, man. Yeah.
And believe me, he's all over that. He really was. Loved it. So we're going to get him on the next show.
Right on.
So I want to talk about the new stuff coming up after this, and then we'll wrap it up from there. But don't go anywhere, bro, because we'll take a few photos and stuff.
You bet.
Jay Gavin, kia ora, bro.
Yeah.
Nice to have you along.
Jay Gavin that guy's incredible, you guys. He blows me away. He really does.
Okay,
and on top of that, he's just one hell of a good dude. You know.
Well, apparently he's got 5 new tracks.
Yes, send them to us.
Yeah, get them in the pipeline.
Lighten them up.
Yeah, he's a fantastic artist. He really, really is, and a great guy too.
Yeah.
Can't
he's a great guy. Yeah.
Absolutely. And
Mr. Humble, man, he is, that guy. He doesn't realize how damn good he is, you know that?
Yeah, well, guess what? He's learning now, you're telling him.
Yeah, well. There, take that, Jay.
Yeah. Fair enough.
He's probably swearing at me now.
Oh no.
That's right, you're right, here at Galaxy 107 FM, and I remember you. I'm joined live, of course, by Duane Watson coming out of British Columbia. Just hearing in my headphones, the on-air producer says, "You're not wearing a company hat." No, I'm not. I'm actually wearing a TCB hat, which is Timothy Craig Band. Yes, Timothy sent me this yesterday, and believe me, it's an absolute honour to have Timothy's hat on, and he sent me a semi-gloss album as well, signed, by the way. I don't know whether you can see that. He signed it in black on a black background, but it is signed. It really, really is. Fantastic album, and loving it. I really, really am. So thank you, Timothy Craig, for sending me this. It's an absolute honour to wear your hat. I'm joined today by Duane Watson, coming out of British Columbia. And Duane, I just want to talk very, very briefly about Rumsey Hotel.
Why you want to talk about that?
You know, I don't mind. I don't mind stirring the pot, literally.
That was that was my first bar gig I ever had in my life. And when I was around 16 years old, I was working on this ranch that my dad was running out in Alberta. And I was such a redneck back then. I used to back my pickup up to the bar. It only seated about 20 people in the bar, right? You know, real small town, like 20 people probably, right? I used to back up my and drop my tailgate on the truck of my GMC, and I'd sit there with my guitar and a jug of whiskey, and I would sing Hank Williams songs. And eventually they got so sick of me sitting outside that the guy hired me to come in and play in the bar instead. He couldn't afford to pay me money. He said, "But I can pay you in drinks." The second time I went and played at the Rumsey Hotel. He said, "It's cheaper to pay me money."
I like it.
So I was making $25 a night, doing 3 sets.
I like it.
And it wasn't about the money. It was, it was a great time in my life. Yeah.
You know, I love stories like that. I really, really do. And you know, more for me to know about you as a person, if you know what I mean. So,
but can I say one thing, DJ?
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you. 2 years ago, or a little less, we met, and without you, nobody would have heard my songs. You know what I mean? You introduced everybody to Son of a War Vet and Billy Miner and Heavy Rain, and now I'll never forget that, man.
Well, it is an absolute pleasure, and as I said to you, said before, you know, it'd be remiss of me if I missed out on some absolutely stunning talent like yourself, my friend. Believe me, I love getting behind Duane Watson. Of course, yes, Billy Miner, yes, Son of a War Vet, Heavy Rain, the whole gambit that we play of Duane Watson. And very excited because Duane is releasing more music in the near future. In fact, he said something like about 40-odd tracks, which scares the hell out of me. But
Scares the hell out of my pocketbook, dude.
but I'm certainly up for the challenge, and I'd love you to come back. Will you come back again and release more work with us?
Oh yeah, I got a new one coming out calling. It's called I Miss Drinking, and that's probably going to be the next one I release. It's kind of, a lot of my friends says it makes you want to jump up and kick bar tables over and punch people in the face.
Well, I tell you what, I had a little sneaky listen to it today. I can understand why we can't play it right now. I think it's
No, we can't. No.
the raw version of it. It really, really is. But you know something? If that is the bass line of the song, of the music, of the work itself, I am excited, my friend. This is going to be a great track.
Well, it's gonna be cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to. Well, what you heard, Grant, was one take. The boys there, the guys in the Willie B Sober Band, never even played that song.
Okay.
And I just kicked into it, and the guys and Gino, who's at the Secret Studio somewhere in the Lower Mainland, he recorded it just live right there, and we're in the studio. And because of the COVID, we're trying to keep the sound and the noise down. So we're using Russell, the young fella there on the drums. He has like this $4,000 or $5,000 electric drum kit. So that's what we used. And I thought the kid's remarkable drummer, right?
Yeah.
But it had a great sound, though. I thought it had a good sound, them drums, man.
You know.
But anyways.
Believe me, I understand. Well, are you practicing or are you recording next to an old folks' home or something?
Yeah, kind of, sort of, yeah.
Keep the noise down.
Keep the levels down.
Yeah.
We don't want the COVID cops coming shoving big fines on us.
Well, you know, that's a thought, that's for sure. Brendan Warner's watching as well. Nice to have Brendan along. Now, my friend, we're going to have to wrap it up from here. But
yes, sir.
Thank you so much for coming on back, Duane. Always nice to be able to chat to you, by the way, in the mornings before I start my shows. It's very, very, well, it's something I'm getting really, really used to, and I thank you for that. I really, really do.
I love tuning in the morning show, man. It's a good show.
Yeah.
It's a good show, you guys. You and Barbara do good stuff. I like it. I like that you guys are more together on that part, too. That's good, you know.
Well, it's the Beauty and the Beast bit. I'm still trying to figure out which is which, though.
Or Beavis and Butthead or something.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's the intelligent and the not so much, to be honest.
Yeah.
I make up with it with a bit of humour, to be very honest with you, because believe me, Barbara's far more intelligent than I could ever get to be. And she knows more people than I do, so it's kind of frightening as well, if you know what I mean. I got to behave myself. Yeah, I got to behave myself. Anyway, my friend, we will catch up again in the near future, and I thank you for this. Please pass love on to Karen and rest of the family, and please, we will see you soon. But in the meantime, folks, thank you so much for joining us here at Galaxy on Facebook Live. Go and check us out later on YouTube. You know what to do now, don't you? Yeah, sub, thumb, bell, all of that. And we'll see you later. Have a very happy and successful day. By the way, Gregory Child's coming up after 11 o'clock out of Toronto. Looking forward to meeting Gregory. You're right here at Galaxy. Here's the Exponents, Kiwi Band, like she said.